home to Ridgeview's ER because I was physically sick from the amount of pain in my back.
Despite the fact that she didn't have a cough or really upper respiratory symptoms, I thought, let's get a chest x-ray, let's just make sure that that pain isn't coming from pneumonia.
I thought maybe I had a kidney stone or something pretty minor, as other people in my family have had that.
And then the chest x-ray showed a mass on her lung, and from there we did advanced imaging with a CT scan.
I'm feeling fine, and like that was typical.
That still didn't give a firm answer, but it was piecing together actually two bits of information, the hilar mass and an enlarged spleen, that ultimately led me to believe that she probably had lymphoma.
You kind of go into shock. All I could think about was my 22-month-old little boy at home.
So you'd be surprised how often being an emergency physician and meeting someone for the very first time that I'm actually faced with giving them significantly bad news, something like that they have cancer. And one thing I'm blessed with here is just a whole wonderful team of people that help me support our patients.
The nurse that I had in the ER came in and just asked me what I wanted to do, because she was like gonna do whatever it took to comfort me after Val had left and was working on setting up my future appointments. And I said, I just want to pray, and she sat there and prayed and cried with me, and I don't think anything would have been or could have been better about that.
This year's campaign is really important because it's another milestone for us in looking at how we can renovate and expand the emergency room department here on the Waconia campus. The last time we renovated and built out the emergency department was 1991, over 24 years ago. So it's time for an upgrade. And we know that our populations have changed.
We've learned a lot since we built our 212 ED. The team that's working on this project is really anxious to bring some of those learnings as well as what's evolving in the industry to really revamp this emergency department.
The ER has significant needs in order to bring us up to practicing a gold standard of care. And the primary biggest issue I think at hand is patient privacy. This main bank of rooms here in our ER, as you can see, are lined up right next to each other with just a curtain blocking each patient from the next one. Even Crystal mentioned this when she talked about her experience in the ER, and our current setup lacks privacy with doors and quietness for patients.
This is one of those every 25-year projects. It would be significant in the dollar amount and the expansion. We need the foundation's help in order to help fund the infrastructure for this.
I've said many times throughout this journey that I just feel like God put the right people in every situation. Something we weren't sure that it would be possible again is to have another child. And I got the okay, and we're expecting baby number 2. This baby just feels like a reward at the end of the race.